Hey everybody, just needed to get on here and let you know what is happening on your world today. I know this afternoon I was trying to get on various websites and getting these there's a problem messages, you know when it doesn't follow the link. I mean, we're talking various sites. Well, I get home, I get caught up on my Earth news, and I find out we're in the middle of a level 5 Geo Storm. Now, I know that I have showed you this before. This is the K index. This is on that poleshiftnews.com Maverick Star Observatory. These are his graphs. This is what one of the sites I check in daily with. See that K index. See that red line. That's a level 5 event. Now, back here when we were getting all the earthquakes, it was at a level 3. So, there we are. Storm. It's a storm. I also wanted to show you. Let me get my business back here again. I found this Science Daily article that was written May 29th. And the scientists, which the chatter was saying, the scientists find telling early moment that indicates a coming megaquake. So they have had enough information to be able to detect what's possibly going to happen. Now, they can't tell you when it's going to happen, but remember that clip I showed you, when was it, yesterday or the day before, where Lucy Jones said, what was it, Guatemala or Honduras, somewhere, had an 8.1 that was actually just a precursor to the 9 that happened. Now, that's a megaquake. A 9 is off the charts. The 7.4 was it that we had the other day in California did a lot of damage, but a 9 is cataclysmic, at least regionally. And the 7.4 they felt in Las Vegas. So, you know, at any time that I've been telling you you need to pay attention. I'm telling you now, you really need to be paying attention. And be careful what you're looking at. Try to find sites like Science Daily or the USGS site, which, let's just check them out while we're on here. Try to find sites that are credible. I mean, okay, so this, the automatic set for 1 day. Magnitudes 2.5 and up. I always change it. Caution, the current selection includes more quakes. Check this out. Now, my go-to setting is all magnitudes, last 24 hours. Look, the current selection includes more earthquakes than your device may be able to display. What the freak? Well, I'm going to continue anyway, because I'm a rebel like that. We'll see if anything comes up. The other day, during the earthquake, and there's not so many, it's actually less than was there this morning, the site actually crashed the other day when they were having that earthquake down there in Ridge Quest. Got the name of it right. But look at this business. Let's see here. I always pick street. You can pick terrain, but I don't ever pick terrain. What the heck? See? The internet's just being weird. I don't want satellite. I want street. Oh my goodness, look at Oklahoma. What the heck is happening in Oklahoma? And see, the thing about Oklahoma is you don't know if it's fracking. Not that it really matters. We don't know what fracking is going to do. It's not like we've been fracking for hundreds of years. Maybe that's going to set off the new Madrid because of all the fracking. We don't know. Look at Yellowstone area. What? Look at that. Look how glitchy. And I just put new batteries in this. Jeez. I'm telling you, everything's weird right now. I know you probably have had things happen to you today, and you probably just thought, you know, stuff does happen all the time. But today, I noticed. Well, looked like we just had another earthquake. Probably here. I mean, these guys, this is not quit. This here, that has not quit for them. Let's just go a little bigger. Maybe. Here we go. Yeah, look. Oh, wow. Okay. Texas has quieted down a little bit. New Madrid really hasn't said a word. It's been kind of why hasn't it been doing anything? It always does stuff. Granted, they're low magnitudes, 0.5s, 1.5s, a 2 every so often. Nothing? Why is there nothing happening in New Madrid? I don't know. It's very freaking weird. But yeah, this is craziness happening here. Just utterly nuts. Let's see. They won't even respond to anything. I don't know. Honestly don't know. But we are in the middle of a storm right now, as you can see. So things are going to be glitchy. Things are going to be weird. They're not going to work. It'll probably pass. Don't freak out about it. I don't know if there's any magnetosphere data. This is the magnetosphere data, and this is June 17th. So May 17th to June 17th. It's always a month behind, so I don't look at this very much because it's like, well, if the magnetosphere fails, I'm going to know before a month and this graph hits, so I don't really pay too much attention. However, I do look at it because it may show precursors of something that may be getting ready to happen, like this right here. Up here, it says the magnetosphere sensor was calibrated around a 198 microtesla. So, right about here, right under this line, that's a 199. Anything below this number means the magnetosphere strength has weakened. Anything above 198 microtesla and the magnetosphere strength has increased. So that's good. And we haven't seen anything go beyond that 190. I mean, things got a little iffy there for a second, but nothing to worry about. Now, why do you need to worry about the magnetosphere? Here is what I tell people to explain the magnetosphere. You know those cookie sheets that have about a 1-inch rim on them? They're actually jelly roll pans, to be precise on what they're called. You fill that with water and you're walking across the floor at an even pace. You're not running, you're just walking, but then you just suddenly stop. What happens to the water in that pan? It keeps moving, even though you've stopped. Probably spills all over the place. That's what's going to happen if our magnetosphere slows down. The oceans won't slow down. The magnetosphere not only helps to generate generates our magnetosphere. That is what protects us from all the cosmic storms like we're having today. If it is weak, like it has been, showing signs of becoming, I mean, you can see 4 times it nearly went below the 198 mark. When it's weak, then that means those cosmic rays are hitting the ground. They are coming through. And that's going to cause your earthquakes, your severe storms, rains, all of those things like I've told you about in my other videos. Now, if it stops, if it weakens to the point that it stops, our oceans, our Earth will slow its spinning, okay? And our oceans will not slow along with the Earth slowing. They will keep coming. This is what happened to Mars. Okay? Mars lost its magnetic field. Mars lost its atmosphere. Its magneto quit working. Happens. This could be cataclysmic. I've given you sources to read. You've probably not read them, but this is cataclysmic. This is something we may survive and may not survive. It's not the first cataclysmic event. I mean, why do mammoths freeze so fast that the buttercups they were eating are still in their mouth? What does that? Cataclysmic event. That's what does that. So, yeah, I mean, and Facebook, let me just show you. Facebook has just been crazy today. I haven't even been on YouTube. With all kinds of, let's see. See, everything's just so, and I've got fiber. I've got fiber optic internet. I mean, it isn't slow at all. Ever. I mean, it's either, now it's gone out, but it's never slow. It's either on or off. That's the great thing about fiber. Let's see here. Find one of my sites. Oh, well, it doesn't look like. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you saw my post. The Illinois Emergency Management Association sent out warnings to the state to be prepared for earthquakes. They're talking about the new Madrid. They know the deal. They know. They give you, and let me tell you something. They only give you warning if the probability is high, because they don't like saying that crap for no reason, and then people freaking out. And the fact of the matter is also, it's not really mainstream. I mean, you've got to be on these sites and be in certain circles and networks to get this news, which is ridiculous. Let me just try to find, here we go. This one is, I think this is the Mavstar group that I'm on, and yeah, see, there's the K-index, geomatics in progress. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Mega dip spikes on the weak magnetosphere. Look at that. Look at that. Man. So anyway, I wanted to get on here. I wanted to tell you, keep track. Just like if some severe storms were coming your way with potentials to produce tornadoes, you would be keeping track of the weather. You need to be keeping track of your solar weather and your geo weather, because stuff is happening. Okay? Go out and get some water. Go out and get some ramen. Get lots of water. Get as much water as you can get. Get some ramen. Get some rice. Get some food. That's not got to be refrigerated, and it's, doesn't take much to cook or warm up. Make sure the gas tank on your gas grill's filled up, or you've got charcoal. This is what you need to get. Know where your gas line is so that you can shut it off if something happens. Know where your water line is. You may have to shut it off too. You've got water squirting everywhere. Do what you can. Get prepared. Get on the FEMA site. Get on the Missouri Emergency Management site. They've got plenty of things on there about how to prepare for different types of situations. So, listen, take care, pay attention, Nana Prep out.